So there have been so many different devices that have came out from so many different manufacturers, but iPhones always kind of stand by themselves. I love these devices. They hold up very, very well, but I will tell you, the cheapest iPhone I ever bought is kind of a loaded question in a way, because there's definitely been iPhones I've been able to buy for like $5 or $10 that are completely non-functioning, and there are iPhones that I may have overpaid for in the past simply of just getting them before, possibly before, the date I would have actually bought them if they came out, from Apple brand new, like if they were to ship them to me. So there's been some fluctuations here and there, but I will tell you there were a few devices that came out that I actually was able to buy when they were still the brand new phone, and I was still so shocked about how good of a price these things were able to go for. Now, the first one that I can kind of think of is the iPhone 7 Plus. I bought this thing back in 2017, and this was technically at that time still the best iPhone that was being sold at that point, and this was before the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus ended up coming out. And this was the first time I ended up owning an iPhone that was still the current sold iPhone that was brand new, that was the flagship at the time, and I actually bought it in the used market. Now, that one I probably spent around $400, maybe a little bit less than $400. I think that iPhone was retailing for $750 to $800, probably around that, time frame, around that price tag. So it definitely wasn't like the cheapest iPhone of all time, but I did get it for a pretty deep discount. I may have paid like $400 for it, and that was actually a pretty good price tag at that time as well. Now, another one I have to throw in here was actually a non-functioning iPhone 10. So I made a video back in 2017 basically explaining how I kind of got ripped off. And essentially what happened was I spent maybe like less than half the price tag of an iPhone 10 that was still being sold brand new. This was, I think, 2018. And what ended up happening was that iPhone ended up being water damaged. I wasn't able to repair it. Very, very unfortunate. I did kind of get scammed, but I was able to get my money back, which is really good. And that was another very cheap iPhone that I bought. But the next one, the iPhone 10 that I bought right after that, was an even better deal, mostly because I was able to go and get that thing. And honestly, it was a fully functioning device that I still own, that I still make tons and tons of videos on. So I personally think that was a great iPhone that I bought. It technically was kind of the cheapest one that I bought at that time too, and I was so happy about it. Now, the cheapest brand new iPhone that I ended up buying probably of all time was probably an iPhone SE first generation that I bought back in, I think, 2018. 2018 was a great year for cheap iPhones in my opinion. And in that year, I bought another iPhone SE first generation. Actually, I think I bought like 5 or 6 during this time too, because I gave away a ton of them. I don't remember if I bought them there, if I bought them on eBay. I honestly don't remember. But what ended up happening was I bought, this iPhone SE first generation. I believe it was for $99. And back in 2018, that iPhone had just come out like early 2016, so it was barely 2 years old. It was a very cheap iPhone at that time, and I was very happy with how that iPhone was holding up there as well. So personally, this is another really good priced iPhone that's really not good priced anymore with the iPhone SE3, and it's not really worth it for the first generation either, but I was a really big fan of it, and I still think those are some of the, cheapest iPhones that I would probably, that I've probably bought in my whole entire life. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.